Hello and welcome back to another edition of Dream Team Sim Saturday. It's business as usual today after our European Sim Saturday exploits during the week. If you missed that or want to catch up with the rest of the series, you can watch them all on our YouTube channel. We're live every single Saturday playing out the remainder of the Premier League and FA Cup fixtures, so please hit the subscribe button and click that little bell so you get a notification every time we upload a video. My name is Sean Burke. I'm joined by Andy Taylor, Graham Marshall, Henry Lewin Titt and Jack... Oh, hang on. Where's Jack? Is he stuffing his face again? Oh yeah, that's it. We've actually sent him on an intensive how to pronounce footballers' names course after several disasters he's had recently.
It's El Mahajadi's forced it from him, I think. Is that how you say it? El Mahajadi? El Mahajadi? There's no D in that name. I don't understand. Oh, there is, but not in my notes. Mind you, El Mahajadi. Is that right?
On Jack's behalf, I would like to apologise to Ahmed El Mohammadi and his family for that disgraceful pronunciation. Let's hope it doesn't happen again.
we told him how to do it, and he just turned
What's that? Elma what?
I'd love to just borrow Jack's eyes for us. To see what they actually see. What are you seeing?
Today's another big one as we've got FA Cup semi-finals live from Wembley. Plus we've got 6 Premier League fixtures thrown in there. Aston Villa, Bournemouth and West Ham are playing as the relegation Royal Rumble continues. For those unaccustomed to this series, there's a few things to clear up. Each match has been simmed on legendary difficulty for 10-minute halves and handballs are turned on. So these are the fixtures that would have taken place in real life, and this is game week 34, which was originally meant to have taken place on the 18th of April. And so this is how the table looks ahead of this week. Liverpool confirmed as champions a couple of weeks ago now. There's quite the gap there at the top, fair play to them. It's really down the bottom where it's all still to play for. It's tighter than a gnat's arse down at the bottom. Norwich have dragged themselves out of the relegation zone, but they still only remain 3 points off the bottom. West Ham and Brighton are still not safe either. There's going to be no Champions League Sim Saturday during the week next week, but we do have a midweek Premier League Sim Saturday. The FA Cup has meant a few clubs have games in hand, so it'd be rude not to sim those. We've gotten in the habit now. It's going to be a good one too, with Man United up against Sheffield United, Watford at home to Norwich, and Chelsea taking on Man City. Oh, that is a tasty one. Also, a little bit of bonus material. We had a comment last week from Adam Cowley ranking all of the lads in terms of their commentary ability. So that's the order we're going to hear from them today. Up first is Andy. Nice shirt as well, man. Looking good.
One thing I did enjoy is the fact that he put quite a few spaces towards Jack at the bottom. Jack wasn't just last, he was stone dead last and by some distance. Right, so first up, Man City v Chelsea, FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. A repeat of the 2019 EFL Cup final. If you remember, included the famous Kepa, I'm not coming off incident. So City are also chasing their first ever back-to-back FA Cup trophies, and obviously relating to Sim Saturday, if you remember, Matt Ritchie tried a Panenka for Newcastle when he could have won it. So that's literally the reason why City are here today. Obviously the bigger game is Wolves v Sheffield United, the battle for Champions League. A win for either side could see them move into 4th place. Interestingly, no Traore today. Nuno's opted for a front 2 of Jota and Jimenez, and Dendoncker comes into midfield 3.
Alright, and Graz, next up in the rankings. What kind of fixtures have you got today?
Lovely to be second. Spurs and not being top. It's a classic combo. My FA Cup game is Norwich, the surprise package of Sim Saturday against your beloved Arsenal. Ooh. Norwich have had a fantastic run in the FA Cup. Their last real life game was knocking Spurs out on penalties after extra time. Less said about that the better, and the more said about knocking Manchester United out in the last round. Definitely better. I'm just really impressed by the capacity of Wembley to hold 2 semi-finals on the same day. I think that's the most important thing.
That is very impressive.
At the same time as well.
Yeah, they're going to kick off at the same time. I really don't know how they're going to do it. Anyway, my other game is Bournemouth Spurs. Mm-hmm. Spurs, I would say, are probably a bit too far away from the European spots now, maybe playing a bit for pride, but Bournemouth have got it all to play for. Down the relegation spots with clubs around them, a couple of games in hand here or there, a loss today would be really damaging to their hopes of staying in the Prem.
All right. Hopefully
Arsenal are going to get fucked up, aren't they?
Oh, he couldn't wait for that. Couldn't wait for that. And finally, Henners, tell us about your couple of matches today.
Yeah, so the first game I've got is Everton Southampton. Sigurdsson comes back into the midfield for Everton. I think that Ancelotti probably thinks they're going to have a bit of domination of ball, so a little bit less of defensive midfield there. For Southampton, two changes. Vestergaard comes in, which I think is probably a reaction to the fact that Everton have actually been scoring quite a lot of headed goals. So the big centre back comes into the back. And Sofiane Boufal as well is coming in out on the left. The second game I've got is Brighton versus Liverpool. Brighton, they've brought in Trossard and they really need a win. I don't think they've won yet on Sim Saturday. They've got one draw and I can't see them getting one today, especially after Liverpool absolutely battered Villa last week. Klopp, on the other hand, he's made a lot of changes. Lovren, Keita, Shaqiri all come in. That's so that they can get enough Premier League games to get their winners' medal because they're already confirmed champions.
Thanks for that, H-Dog. You'll notice as well, I actually let you tell us about your second game for once.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Because you leave such dramatic pauses in between. I'm like, right, is he done? And
like, oh my god, the dead air, the dead space.
yeah. We've got to fill the time, we've got to go. I've got a couple of matches today, so we'll see how I feature on the commentary charts after this. I've got Aston Villa. I've got quite a lot of claret and blue in my game today, actually. I've got Aston Villa versus Man United and West Ham versus Burnley. So, Grealish v Pogba. Yeah. Who do we reckon racks up the most hours spent looking in the mirror? Comments below. Right, I think that's everything covered. In the photo this week, I've got a signed photo of me. That somebody can win if they want.
How much did that set back, Sean?
Oh man, somebody else has my image rights, so I had to buy it from my agent. That was, in hindsight, a poor business move on my part. Right, I guess we're all set to go. Are you ready to kick off?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, kick off. All right.
Oh, hello.
Here we go. Straight into it.
They'd already kicked off at Wembley somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, it's a time difference. You guys are further away, I guess.
Yeah.
While the games are warming up, this is a perfect time to ask you all again to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell so you get notifications every time we go live. More subscribers really does allow us to make more episodes of Sim Saturday. So get on board, folks. Get on board.
Chance here.
Oh.
Got a bloody goal.
You've got a goal already.
Oh. Got a goal already. Is that my Minamino? Probably was his third touch, I think.
Wow. What a start. What's that, 2 minutes in?
Yeah, literally 2 minutes. That's it. I mean, God knows what Brighton are doing there. He turns inside Gross, lays it off to Keita. Keita gives it back to him, and our keeper's got to do better there. Should not be near post by that shot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Graz. Finish the hobnob and then tell us what happened there.
So, Harry Winks picks it up in the middle.
Yeah.
Ali plays it to Kane. Lovely little move. Lays it through, and Dele Alli finishes it off. Fantastic goal. 1-0 to Spurs. That happened very quickly. Sorry about that. Even did his little celebration as well. The little
beautiful.
Ooh.
Can we ask him to reassess his rankings after that from Graham?
After the biscuit incident.
Yeah.
Everybody loves biscuits.
I don't know.
I think I managed to still get out what happened there fairly well, even with a mouthful of biscuit. Yeah, I mean
that is what the viewers at home saw. There was a goal.
It's the finest hour. Not saying it's the finest hour.
You don't get that on Soccer Saturday though. Well, we go to Charlie Nicholas, who's halfway through a meatball marinara. 1 second, Jeff. Right, there's not much going on here in my fixtures. The pressure is on Aston Villa's goal as we speak. Paul Pogba back in action this week as well. He was out for injury with an injury for a while. Oh, and they're doing a bit of a Man City here. They're kind of camped outside the box, but the cross has come to nothing. Pepe Reina back in goals. You love to see it. Andy, any updates in either of your fixtures yet?
Honestly,
FA Cup?
I'd say this is the worst start I've had in Sim Saturday history. I've had literally nothing to speak of as note. I mean, if I had to say City have been the more positive of the two teams at Wembley, well, the four teams at Wembley, shall I say. But yeah, not a lot to speak of. Sheffield United having a lot of possession. Wolves don't look great.
Arsenal with the goal.
So not a lot to speak of. Sean, I'm sorry, I can't I can't flex my commentary muscles yet.
That is okay because we've got another goal over at Biscuit Stadium.
Biscuit Stadium, the Vitality Stadium, actually. Dele Alli with a second there. Another wonderful little moment of link-up between Kane. Kane drags 2 defenders with him. I'm not sure where they were going there. Leaving Dele Alli open right in the middle.
Goal!
Just slots it home.
Oh, we've got a goal here from West Ham against Burnley. It's Mikel Antonio.
Oh, it's a goal!
Oh, they're flying
Goals
in.
all over the
doing
place.
the Homer Simpson celebration, rolling around on the floor. But he nipped through the defence and just slotted it past the goalkeeper. West Ham keeping this good run of form going. They might just stay up. Andy, what was your goal?
I've got to speak negatively about my games more because that has caused Chelsea to score. And do you know what? It's come from absolutely nothing. It's a free kick on the halfway line, lumped into the box, and Hudson-Odoi has got above, I think it might have been Laporte, and he's got a little flick on. I mean, Hudson-Odoi, he's the last person on the pitch, I would think. What is he, 5'6", 5'7"? He's got a little flick on, and it's 1-0 at Wembley.
Henry, was there a goal over in one of your matches?
Yeah, it's for Everton. So it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Iwobi makes a good run down the left, cuts it back. I think Sigurdsson arriving late has a shot. It's blocked, and then Calvert-Lewin just gets a really good reaction shot to it. And also, Brighton nearly drew level there. I think it might have been old Glenn Murray coming through the middle, but it's a really good save from Alisson, so they've got a corner.
Braz, what just happened there?
Another great little moment of link-up between Kane and Ali there. They are absolutely on fire together, playing together. Starting together for the first time in ages with Kane's injury. Meanwhile, Norwich have just had a great shot from Buendia, but Arsenal have had most of the ball.
All right, that is what I like to hear. Andy, what just happened there? See you jumping around.
Yeah, fairly big chance at Bramall Lane actually. Johnny, the left wing back, who's actually right-footed, got a bit of space down the left and just kind of like cut across it and hitting the side netting. But that's as close as Wolves have come so far. Still 0-0.
Burnley have equalised. Oh, but it is offside. That's such a shame. It was a beautiful finish here. But they were just put through, and that is who was it from? They looked like they were back in it for a moment, but it's not to be just yet.
Chance?
Who was the chance for, Henry?
It was Brighton. It's a really well worked corner routine. They play it short, and then it's arriving late for the box. It's a really good header. Another good save from Alisson.
And surprisingly, over here, Aston Villa have Man United under the cosh. Graz, what just happened there? Hands on head.
A fairly easy cross to deal with from for Norwich there. Arsenal, Aubameyang from the left crossing it into Nketiah. They get the ball. Somehow manage to play it back to Aubameyang, plays it to Nketiah again, and he just turns the defender inside out and scores. That's 1-0. Arsenal, I've just checked the team sheet again here, going for a pretty attacking formation with Aubameyang, Martinelli, Lacazette and Nketiah. That's obviously paid off already.
4 strikers, Jeremy.
Exactly.
That's insane.
Graham, is that just because you're jealous because Tottenham only have one?
Only need one.
Oh, he's got you there. He's got you. Although Dele Alli seems to be doing the business for you so far. 2 goals already in the first 10 minutes. But that's what I like to hear. Eddie Nketiah seems to be featuring a fair bit for Arsenal lately, and he's doing a bit of a job. Have we had another chance?
We did have another chance there, just a half chance there. Dele Alli plays it into Kane, who just knocks it up into the air and has absolutely hammered it at the keeper. I don't know if he got a touch on that or whether that's gone straight out for a goal kick.
Oh, and we've got a goal here. Burnley have equalised this time. It's Rodriguez. Finally, they couldn't take the pressure anymore. And this one is onside. So game on over here at the London Stadium. Andy, have we had a chance over there?
Yeah, it was a good promising ball in from the right. I think it was Hudson-Odoi again. It was really lively. More so at Bramall Lane actually. Wolves have been knocking on the door. They've had a couple of good chances now, particularly Jota with a header that was off a rebound from the keeper. So I can't talk about headers without giving it one of them, by the way.
It's difficult,
still 0-0 there.
All right. Who was it for, Graz?
Bournemouth trying to get back into it. They had a great ball forward. I mean, it looked like a ball that Aurier should have dealt with, but Fraser chased it down, managed to get it back to Wilson, who had a chance there.
Okay, any developments over with you, Henry?
No, but the young lad Minamino, he's putting in a very good performance so far. He just had Dan Burn on toast, turned him around the outsides, pulled it back, and I think it was Keita arriving, but the shot was well saved by Ryan. Chance! 2-0, Minamino. He's got 2. Sorry, back to football.
What a strike!
Oh,
wow.
What's happened here, Andy?
Wow, it's 2-0 Chelsea against Man City.
Oh.
I did not see this one coming at all. And it's Willian from about 25 yards with a free kick, and it's absolutely glorious, by the way. He's just bent it over the top of the wall. Yeah, I mean, it's Bravo in goal as well, and he's got absolutely no chance. And, in the Wolves game as well, Jimenez has had a great opportunity, and Henderson's just tipped it around the post. So it's 2-0 Chelsea, and it's still 0-0 between Wolves and Sheffield United.
All right, William there, doing
Chance.
what he does best. We
Goal.
know he can hit them from range.
Spurs ban maybe as well.
Oh yes, soon to be possibly a Spurs man. He misses Mourinho. He's probably the only person in the world of football who would say such a thing. Now, Henry, have we had a chance there?
I've had a goal. Well, I've had 2 goals. But yeah, Minamino scored after Henderson assist, and Calvert-Lewin's got his second. It's laid off to Richarlison. He just thumps it through the near post with his left foot. Really, really confident finish. That's 2-0 to Liverpool and 2-0 to Everton.
All right, Liverpool are not slowing down at all, are they? They really want to go out on a hike. They've already won the league, but still, what's happened there, Graham?
Just a really weird chance there. So Kane puts Ali through again, and you think he's on for his hat trick just on a half hour almost, and he for some reason decides to play it further out to Sissoko, who doesn't know what to do. He plays it back to him, and the keeper deals with it.
Okay, and Jay Rodriguez just had another almost identical goal to his first one, but just went wide of the post. I didn't know he played for Burnley until about 3 minutes ago when he scored that goal. So we're all learning things here today, But Henry, was there a chance there?
Yeah, it was. I think it was Wijnaldum doing his classic Sim Saturday, arriving late from a cross. He absolutely thumps a volley, but it's blocked. That would have hurt.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have a red arse after that. Grant,
I didn't say hit them on the arse.
Oh, chance. Great save.
One of Bournemouth's first chances leads to a corner, which they put straight into Lloris's hands. Good work.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that. But Andy, what happened over there?
Tammy Abraham got clear and should have made it 3-0 to Chelsea, but it was a great save down to his left-hand side by Bravo. At the other end, City actually should have done better off a corner. I think it might have been a free kick, actually. Laporte's lost his man, got a header on. As I said, I can't talk about a header without doing that. And Laporte just put it wide of the post.
Oh, chance!
What is happening to Man City? They've lost the league, and now it seems they're crumbling and everything else.
The league lost the plot.
It's half time here at Man United and Aston Villa, anyway, 0-0. But Henry, was there a chance there?
Yeah, Jordan Henderson, he's got an outrageous header. It was a great play. So the ball was switched to Shaqiri. He takes an outrageous first touch and loops it over Dan Burn's head. Then runs onto his own.
Easy to do.
No, runs onto the ball, lays off to Wijnaldum. He lifts it to the edge of the box. Henderson comes in with a diving header. But Richarlison! Oh, we got a goal for Everton.
Oh, hold on. We've got a goal for Everton. Richarlison, is it?
Richarlison, yeah, shocking defending by Southampton. He just walks through the middle and it's a simple finish. Just passes it into the wrong corner.
Dear me.
Oh, Andy, what happened here? You have...
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, firstly, kudos to Pep Guardiola. Brilliant jumper that I can see on the touchline. But in other news, Man City have conceded a penalty, and Jorginho's about to step up here.
He doesn't really miss.
And he's a little Panenka! Little Panenka. So a Panenka from Richie has come through, and now a Panenka might be sending them out. It's 3-0 to Chelsea. So in the build-up, Laporte, who's obviously only just back from injury a couple of weeks ago, has just absolutely chopped down Willian. It's really poor. You can tell he's a rusty challenge from someone who's not really played a lot of football. And Stonewall penalty. It's 3-0 Chelsea against Man City, the current champions.
Who was it for?
That was Bournemouth. Bournemouth got a little break with Smith down the right there. Had a great cross into Wilson, who looked like he was going to get there ahead of Sanchez, but instead of taking a touch, he just sort of headed it straight into the ground. Not really sure.
That just won't do.
And that is half time.
And that's half time.
2-0 to Spurs.
Well, that is half time across all the matches, and I think it's safe to say no one saw that result coming at Wembley. Man City 3 goals down at half time is quite the shock. Alright, I'll go through the half time scores, but I have to do it in the voice of somebody else. So, who's it going to be?
Jack Townsend.
Jack Townsend? Alright.
Yeah, Jack Townsend's quite nice in his absence, yeah.
Right, okay. In the FA Cup, there's Man City 0, Chelsea 3, Norwich 0, Arsenal 1. Right, that's the FA Cup. In the Premier League, as it's written in the script, it's Aston Villa 0, Man United 0, Bournemouth 0, Spurs 2, Brighton 0, Liverpool 2. Come on, Liverpool. I support them, remember? Yeah. Everton 3, Southampton 0, Sheffield United 0, Wolves 0, West Ham 1 and Burnley 1. Getting great off the football. Let's get a quick overview of how your games have gone so far. Andy, how was it going over there in Wembley?
Yeah, so obviously a massive shock on the cards here. Chelsea winning 3-0. Not the shock, not so much the Chelsea winning, but just by the margin that they're winning. They've been really, really impressive, taking their chances. Probably could have had more goals, really. So City, defending their title, are struggling. As expected in the Sheffield United Wolves game, very cagey affair. Couple of chances for Wolves, but they're not really big chances really. So both teams playing it safe because obviously the game means so much to them. Fourth place is on the line here.
Right, and on over to Sim Saturday's second best commentator, Graz. How are you getting on?
Is it probably the second best FA Cup game as well? Arsenal at 1-0 up against Norwich at the moment. Norwich not really having many chances. I do think a goal for them would be huge though, because Arsenal really haven't created much either. That one chance, that one goal, was probably the best chance they've created all game, and so a goal for Norwich here would really bring them back into the game, and a final for Norwich would be huge, wouldn't it?
Big time.
Fantastic result. Meanwhile, in the Premier League game, Spurs have been on top, but only 2 goals ahead. Similarly to Chelsea in the FA Cup game, they have had more chances, could have had more goals.
Alright, and finally, Henry, give us a run through of your two.
Yeah, Brighton has been getting battered by Liverpool. Minamino's made a great impact coming into the team for Firmino. So Liverpool fans will be looking forward to next season to see how he keeps on developing. Southampton have been just about as good as Brighton, to be honest. Everton have been battering them. It's definitely been the two teams from the Mersey who are on top of my games.
It's got me thinking there, Minamino and Firmino. I mean, you'd be able to get a pretty decent team of players with just Eno at the end of their names.
Hey, look, you raise a good point on pronunciation, like how foreign-sounding names just sound better though. Because imagine if Chris Wilder was called Waldinho.
Oh God, here we go again.
Well, look, if he was, we'd be talking about him. If he was Waldinho, we'd be talking about him for the Arsenal job or the United job.
Pedro Waldinho,
Chris Paulinho.
Oh, Paulinho, that's another good one.
What about
Jose
Jordan?
Marie? Oh wait.
Before
Before we annoy our viewers into submission, just one more reminder to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. More subscribers allows us to keep Sim Saturday going, but most importantly keeps me in a job, meaning I can afford to eat my food with metal cutlery as opposed to plastic, non-recyclable ones. Ugh. So please give us a like and leave a comment. Let us know down below what you're enjoying about the show. This week's sponsor is paper. You can write on it, you can draw on it, and once you're tired from all the drawing, you can just eat it, which I've been doing a lot of because times are tough. And this is why I need to watch these videos. Grass is hobnobs. I have paper. This is a joke. So get involved, get some paper, do some drawings of the commentators and send them on over. Alright, you ready to kick off?
Let's go.
Ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1, kick off.
I've kicked. Bloody well kicked, I have.
I'm really annoyed we're
Kicking
doing
off.
this live, so I can't get used to another take of that.
Can you just eat a few more pages of paper, please, Sean?
Slightly surprising move though. I think Oliver Skip has come on at half time, but I haven't seen who he's come on for. It didn't come up.
Wow.
Bit of a strange one.
Oh, penalty! We got. Sorry, lads. We've got a penalty here. It's for Liverpool. It's. I think it's just a really clumsy challenge. Yeah, Shaqiri gets in front of him, and he just chops him down before Shaqiri can get a touch. Sane stepping up to take it.
Sane, that's a shock considering he plays for Man City.
Sorry, Mane's stepping up to take it and slots it in, but yeah, bottom left. Very,
Beautiful.
very calm take.
No! Oh, it's a goal!
Oh.
Sissoko
Sissoko.
at the back post. A really weird sort of sequence there.
Oh.
Dele Alli and Lucas Moura on the left-hand side. Little interchange with them. Lucas Moura ends up on the floor for some reason, and Dele Alli still passes it to him. Sissoko at the back post. I mean, keeper doesn't put his hands up. Keeper dives like this. Like,
3-0 to Spurs. Their dominance continues. Spurs and Liverpool are flying out of the blocks after half-time. And Sissoko, not necessarily a goal scorer, but, you know.
while that was going on, Nketiah has just absolutely... Has he volleyed that home? That is an unbelievable strike.
Another goal for Arsenal.
Arsenal 2-0 up, and another one for Nketiah. I didn't see who crossed the ball in there, but that just drops to Nketiah over the head of the defender there. I mean, awful defender. He should have probably got a touch on that, but it's a fantastic strike from Nketiah.
All right, well, while that was happening, Paul Pogba has been stretchered off with an injury. It does not look good.
Oh!
After only
That's a
coming-
goal!
Oh, but he's been taken down by John McGinn, and he has been stretchered off. But we've got a goal over there, Andy. Who's it for?
It's game on at Wembley. It's Man City 1 now, Chelsea 3.
That's
and it's Jesus at the back stick after great work from Sterling down the left. It's just one of those classic goals, squares it across the box and it's almost a tap-in. Interestingly, Chelsea have also made a change. They brought on Batshuayi, which is a very interesting one because, I mean, they're 3-0 up and cruising and they've changed things.
You would have thought they'd bring on the defender, but Graz, what happened there?
We've had another goal here. Bournemouth are on the score sheet. Callum Wilson. A corner for Bournemouth, poorly cleared by Spurs. Every Spurs player comes rushing out of the box as if they're trying to play someone offside. Ball comes back into Wilson. Lloris does well to save the first chance, but he puts in the rebound, and that's 3-1 now. I mean, they wanted this goal before they went 3-0 down, but...
Oh, we've just had an absolute corker of a goal here for West Ham. Lanzini, it's headed down from across on the half volley. He cracks it into the top corner. Absolute screamer. I never get any exciting goals. I'm buzzed about this. And he's hugging. All right, it's supposed to be Moyes, but it looks like Les Dennis on the sidelines. But 2-1 to West Ham, cracking goal. Enjoy that replay.
Oh.
Graz, somebody in there for a chance again.
2 quick moments there. Yeah, one in the Arsenal game. Nicolas Pepe ran it into the corner and for some reason just kicked it off of a defender. Don't really know what he was doing. Meanwhile, in the Spurs game, Harry Winks has now just come off for Tanguy Ndombele just come on. And it's a corner to Bournemouth, whipping it in. Oh, no one gets up there. They've not cleared it very well. Oh, it's out. Finally cleared out.
That one goal has pegged them back a little bit. It's rattled them.
Got a load of substitutions for Liverpool. Salah is on. Good shot. Salah's on, Firmino's on, and just another young lad. It's on for Liverpool. We just had a shot on target. Minamino gets clapped off by the fans. Really good performance from him.
Henry playing the role of Jack this week with another lad has come on there. That's the kind of detailed commentary you can expect from us. But it's an embarrassment of riches over there. Salah and Firmino coming on.
Yeah, it's
what just happened there?
With a second.
Sissoko's got a brace.
What's going on? Sissoko with a second. A lovely little interchange between Kane and Ali there. Sissoko's the man who gets free. Ali lays it through to him. There's Nathan Ake trying to chase him, but he just slips it past the Bournemouth goalkeeper. Artur Boruc there, really struggling. 4-1. This could be game over after a really great spell for Bournemouth.
Yeah, I mean, any momentum Bournemouth must have had has just been shot down. Andy, was a close call there.
I'm trying to remain impartial, but this Wolves game's hotting up here. Dendoncker, who's obviously come in for Traore this week, has rasped one past the left-hand post. It was a great little shot from the edge of the box, but just wide. But it's starting to hot up. City as well, looking very impressive in the Chelsea game. So both games ramping up at the moment.
All right, that's what we want to see. Could it be an unlikely comeback? Curtis Jones is coming. Oh, he's a very promising youngster, actually.
Yeah,
so
he's the one that scored that absolute world.
Don't believe it! Oh, he's having an absolute nightmare.
Oh, Andy, what's happened?
Wow. Okay, so obviously, as you mentioned before the show, Sean, handballs are turned on. The ball's come in, and Reece James has just not got his body right, and it's just struck him on the arm. And as we all know, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Wolves have got a penalty as well, and I'm not even... Oh no, sorry, that's a free kick. Jeez. So, I mean, Neves has got a brilliant opportunity, but the handball glitch is happening in the Chelsea game at the moment, so I don't know what's going on there. Neves! Oh, that's a great effort. I don't know what to do with that. So I don't know if you want to stay with me or... here we are. De Bruyne to make it 3-2. Oh, it's a great save by Big Willie! Big Will!
Oh, that is an important save.
Wow! That was the chance. That was a chance.
Player.
City fans must be fuming. I can't believe it.
Big Willie Caballero with a very important save there. If the gap was one, you could see them pulling it back. But Graz, what happened there? Somebody
a mad sequence there for Bournemouth. Moussa Sissoko having just gone off for Eric Lamela. Moussa Sissoko standing ovation from the Spurs away fans.
It's a penalty.
And then an absolute mad moment there where a Bournemouth player blocked a fantastic Bournemouth shot. But we'll go back to Andy.
Yeah, Andy, what's happened here? Another penalty. Some sort of
look, McGoldrick. Well, look, we've got the famous handball glitches happening yet again here. We've got David McGoldrick taking a slow walk into his own penalty box because he knows to hang his head in shame because he's given away a tedious penalty there. This is huge though. I mean, look, we're going to have to wait 5 minutes for it to be taken because of the glitch, but it's a penalty to Wolves here.
All right, we'll wait for that. Grass, who's the goal for?
Harry Kane, back on his first start after his injury. Tango Ndombele, the lad who's just come on not that long ago, slips him through, and it's been that move time and time again for Spurs today, where just a lad breaking off of the defenders, just getting that extra yard and getting beyond.
Andy looks very happy here. What has happened? I think I know. Yeah.
Look, I'm going to try and remain impartial, but get in there, come on. Raul Jimenez with the penalty, slots it away. I mean, I've watched the replay of the incident, and I mean, David McGoldrick, he'll have nightmares about that because it's so harsh on the lad. In such a big game as well. I mean, Wilder, I mean, he'll be absolutely frothing at the mouth. He's that angry.
It's quite a dull affair over at Aston Villa. Still 0-0 there, and United struggling here after Pogba was taken off, lacking that bit of creativity, but not much happening over there. Henry, any developments over in your matches at the moment?
I never thought I'd be saying this, but Brighton have been absolutely battering Liverpool in the last 10 minutes. I think Alisson's had to make about 4 really good saves. There's a chance when Van Dijk completely misread the path of the ball and Maupay nearly tapped him. Maupay's had another shot saved. It has been all Brighton since Klopp made the changes.
Mark
Brighton,
Albright?
did he play for Leicester?
Oh,
Hey.
Very good, very good.
You're upset. It's okay. I saw you making the same joke. And
Hey, hopefully we can just, I don't know, synchronize
Oh,
it.
what a
But
goal.
a bit little too late, Brighton,
a
at the
goal
moment.
that is.
What happened there?
Just as I was saying, it's been all Brighton. Bobby Firmino pulls one out of the top drawer. I think Henderson lays it off to him, and he just cuts inside. No one closes him down. He just bends it into that far right corner from good 20 yards out. That's just a great finish. That class.
And it's got to be game over there. That's
What's so special
4-0.
about the top drawer, by the way? Why not the middle drawer?
Because the top drawer is where you keep all the fun stuff.
Okay.
Just ask your mum about it. And
I'll ask your dad first.
The top drawer in my kitchen is where we keep the cutlery.
yeah.
cutlery, yeah.
Although I can't
don't know-
afford
I don't know if
any,
that's-
as I said earlier. But if
That's-
I had cutlery,
I don't know if that's less or more fun than some of the other drawers.
What the second one below? That's just all the random tat that you can't fit in the top one.
Well, one of them's basically like a complete
Yeah,
kit
but
out
surely-
pharmacy. Oh, and Kessie nearly gets his hat trick.
Chance!
Uh,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, let us know in the comments below what's the best drawer. But
Yeah.
I think we're all agreed on top. I think everything else is an afterthought. So best stuff goes in the top. It's
Maybe
yeah.
the game at Villa and Man United's the best draw.
I bet. Well,
It's definitely
having
Wolves.
said that, it is now 0-0. It's finished 0-0.
how did he miss?
Uh,
That's it. That's over in the FA Cup game.
Oh.
Norwich are out. Arsenal
yes.
are through.
Yeah,
Drop it,
goodness,
Liverpool.
yeah.
You've already won the league.
Two goals from Eddie and Ketia.
Wijnaldum's got his standard since Saturday goal.
Of course.
It's great play from Firmino. He gets to the byline, cuts it back. Salah makes the run, draws the defender, little step over. Wijnaldum hits it with his left off the inside of the post. Nothing the keeper could do.
Beautiful.
Quite confusingly on my replay there, it looks like Arsenal just won the FA Cup. I don't know if that might be because if you play it at Wembley,
What?
it just
They've awarded them the trophy after the semi-final.
they had some sort of presentation
Arsenal
ceremony.
celebrating mediocrity, that's right.
So they've won is this a quarter final?
This is insane.
Semi final.
Now
I mean,
that,
it is a big win, to be fair.
It's a big game.
it's an
but,
administrative cock-up from the FA, that's for sure.
I think a lot of fans are going to be quite confused in the stadium that they did give them the trophy. That was a bit strange.
Oh, it's done. Game over.
It's game over in both my games here as well. And Andy, are you saying Man City are out of the FA Cup?
Well, not technically, because it's actually Chelsea 4-1 now.
Oh.
Rudiger off a corner. Didn't actually see who flicked it on the near post. Someone's flicked it on, and Rudiger's just got an open net. It's an embarrassment from City, to be fair. It's really, really embarrassing for them. And in my other game, it's Wolves 1, Sheffield United 0. Final result: Wolves go into 4th place in the Premier League. I am booking my tickets to Borussia Dortmund next year, that is for sure.
Graz, did you have a chance there? Or...
Just a final chance there. Eric Lamela doing some great time-wasting work in the corner. Plays it back to Oliver Skip, who should have had a shot. But it's a final result there of 5-1 for Spurs. That doesn't do much for their European chances because the other teams won around them. But it maybe possibly sentences Bournemouth to relegation. Not just yet mathematically.
Wow, just like Jack Grealish in a lockdown, Man City are out. Let's give you a rundown of the final scores from today's matches. In the FA Cup, Man City 1, Chelsea 4, Norwich 0, Arsenal 2. In the Premier League, Aston Villa 0, Man United 0, Bournemouth 1, Spurs 5, Brighton 0, Liverpool 5, Everton 3, Southampton 0, Sheffield United 0, Wolves 1, West Ham 2, Burnley 1. How do these results affect the league table? Well, Wolves shoot up 3 places into the Champions League spots, although Chelsea, Man United and Sheffield United all have games in hand, which we will be covering. Tottenham are now 4 points ahead of Arsenal. Ugh. London will never be white though. And at the bottom, it's business as usual. Really, that point for Villa helps, but isn't quite enough to drag them off the bottom. And the win for West Ham, who just cannot stop winning at the moment, makes them very comfortable. Give it Moise till the end of the season, they said, and it's paying off. Nigel Pearson looking more like an ostrich these days. That initial resurgence in real life has tailed off on Sim Saturday. It's not really carrying over. Well, that is all for this week's show. We hope you enjoyed it and we managed to distract you for a little while and even halfway fill that football gap. Quick reminder that we are back again with 2 episodes next week, including a midweek Premier League special. The fun never stops over here at Sim Saturday. Please subscribe if you enjoy it. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you enjoy about the show so you can keep us all in employment. Henry is now in the glass, so I'll let you go. Stay safe and we'll see you again next week.